Good morning. I'm just not going to show you this side just because it's a legal document. But basically, guys, you'd be totally surprised at how much property is a paperwork exercise. So I love the creativity of property. We're about to renovate our office. Do you see this bit here? We're going to extend it all the way along, and I bought some funky posters, and the team want me to keep all the whiteboards up, and I'm like, no, I want the place looking amazing. And I love the whole creativity and the physicality of property, being on site, making things work, fixing problems, but the amount of paperwork. So these are two mortgage documents to sign. There's one and there's the other one. And the amount of, so you have to be kind of really good at both. The amount of paperwork. So I've got a mortgage report, brilliant. Obviously your lawyer needs to write your mortgage report for they're ready to sign. Then a remortgage declaration, a legal mortgage to be executed before an independent witness and returned, and then guidance on executing deeds. Brilliant. So what I'm going to do is get that nailed this morning, and then Pat from our lettings team, who also likes going out and about, will send that registered post, so it will get to today's Friday, so it'll get to the solicitor on Monday, and we'll draw down the funds for next Friday, because they need 5 days time, and next Friday is the deadline date that I've set. So weirdly, in property, you have to be kind of really good at the physical stuff. You have to be really good at like keeping everything in your mind, and you have to be really good at kind of having energy and going out there and at 7 o'clock in the morning being on site and checking in, 2 or 3 times a week minimum on site. And then you have to be excellent at paperwork. So it's a real mix of skills needed in property, because if you're not sharp on the paperwork, making sure things are nailed, they're turned around, they're super fast. So for example, my list today, I'm doing a whole bunch of financing bits of work, and my list today is working on about 5 different properties on financing. So you've got to do maths calculations, you've got to figure out what the best deal is, you've got to weigh up the risk, the reward, do you fix, do you long term? So I love it, because property is a real jigsaw. On the one hand, it's really physical, and I love being on site. I love making stuff out of stuff that wasn't there before. On the other hand, you've got to be a bit, in wealth dynamics terms, you've got to be a bit of a mechanic. You've got to be a bit of a geek, as you all know I am, so there's no argument there, because your paperwork has to be nailed. You have to keep everything beautifully. We keep our accounts for 7 years. We're just doing a bit of a storage of them now, and you should be able to kind of highlight anything you've got and know what it is and have really good paperwork systems. So that's a lot for one person. So the thing is to have a good team. So we have a fantastic bookkeeper who keeps us super organized. We've got really strong systems. I mean, every now and again they mess up or we forget to do stuff. Of course, it's normal. But you've got to have that balance between the physicality, the going out, the doing deals, the making things happen, the selling, the just closing the deal, whatever the deal is, and the back end office. And then you're kind of quite rounded. And at the moment, I'm super enthusiastic about just tucking the sheets under the bed. Everything in our office, we're just going through with a fine-tooth comb and just going, yeah, this is year 10. Let's make sure we're totally solid before we go for growth again. So good luck with paperwork. Just a massive cup of tea. I'm on my 3rd cup of tea, and good luck with physicality. See you soon. Bye.